Well, thanks so much, Frank. It's great to be here. It's always a pleasure anytime I get an opportunity to speak about OnPassive. For me, I've been on the internet for more than 10 years now. Um, you know, Internet marketing, that's my specialist, email marketing in particular. And for me, I've always thought, why is it not possible to join a company and you simply pay the company and then the company can do the work for you? Why not? They have the resources, they have the manpower, etc. And so I created my own system called Automatic Internet Millionaire. And basically, it was really for people to get involved in a business whereby all they had to do was just get in, and so that was my kind of mindset 10 years ago, and jump forward, to 2018, where a good friend of mine shared OnPassive with me. And it didn't take me long to realize exactly what was going on because I was using a lot of these digital tools. I was using autoresponders, capture pages, bulk mailer, all these different tools that I was already using. So I was familiar on the product side of things, and then when I get to understand what the CEO, Ash Mafara, was all about, the type of person that he was, and what the plans, goals, mission, vision, et cetera, was for the company, I was sold, and so I locked arms with him and just went to work immediately. And I'm telling you, it's the best decision I've ever made. So for now, for the past year and a half or so, I would say that I've dropped everything, including what I was doing before, and just been focused on passive, simply because I believe that this is the last business anyone will ever need, and so as I look at the products, looks at the suite, I look at the comparison that's out there in the marketplace and just see everything, in under one umbrella, more cost effective, it's truly a winner. There's no doubt about that. And this company will create, I would say more millionaires than any other company, period, in the marketplace. So I look forward to seeing how it's going to transform so many people's lives.
Awesome, Michael. Michael, I got a few questions from some of our founders, some of our guests, and I'd like to share some of those with you. Now, you just touched on a couple things. You've been in this business for quite some time. You're a mathematician, etc. Just, one of the things that keep coming up is OnPassive really that good? Can we get the numbers, some of the numbers that have been out there that I've been sharing? Can you just tell us what your thoughts about number of customers? We don't, and also how much money have you made since you started with OnPassive?
Well, I'll answer the last one. How much money have I made? Zero. I've not made a dime. This is not some game or anything like that. It's a real business, and so we are in pre-launch. The company's building everything from scratch. We know back then, back in 2018, summer of 2018, there was nothing, it was just an idea, and that has blossomed now to over 620,000 individuals get involved in this company. That is massive, that I can't think of another company who's done that, so as I look at that, that just gives me the framework that I need to see that numbers wise, whatever income a person can imagine that is realistic, they can achieve it with OnPassive. There's no doubt about that. By the time we get to the actual hard launch, I suspect we're going to have about 1 million founders in, and then there'll be no more founders position. Okay, so then the company will go to work for all of us, and simply they're going to set up our domain name, a unique domain name for people, all the back-end stuff, the autoresponders, capture pages, and all of that. And then they will go and find the potential customers. And this is the beauty of artificial intelligence. This is the beauty of technology. You by yourself, you're not going to bring in 100 million customers. You're just not going to do it, right? But with technology, you certainly can. And that's what we see projected in the first 12 months, that yes, it's very realistic, very, very realistic to see 100 million customers in the first 12 months of this business. So can you imagine if you have 100,000 of those 100 million on your team? Can you imagine if you have 1 million customers on your team? So that's where the numbers and the income come from. It's from customers, right? And so we know that there's almost 5 billion internet users that's out there, right? And so 100 million is nothing, Frank. So definitely in the first 12 months, I foresee, think of Facebook. Facebook has over 3 billion when you combine WhatsApp and Instagram and so on. Under the Facebook umbrella, but there's no reason why OnPassive cannot receive at least 1 billion users. There's no reason for that not to happen. So I clearly see that happen in the near future as we proceed with the launch and so on, for sure.